Namaskara. In this video, let us learn to do addition with carryover and without carryover. The methods to be followed by the teachers while teaching, the methods with which children can learn with the help of learning tools is what we will be looking at. According to NCERT, the topics for learning for children from 1st to 5th grade is as follows. We have to make sure that by the end of 2nd grade, children have to be well versed with addition. They have to have the minimum knowledge of addition with carryover and without carryover for 2-digit numbers. They should know this. Later, in their 3rd, 4th, and 5th grades, they will learn addition of numbers with 3, 4, and 5 digits. And further, they will learn to do addition, fractions, addition of decimals, and so on. This is a kind of a spiral pattern, or the syllabus is called the cyclic pattern, as it is known, where we use the already acquired knowledge for further addition of digits and numbers. Many times, children find the addition or the carryover addition a bit difficult. This is because not having a knowledge of the place value and the decimal system. Because of this, there is a possibility of the children understanding and doing the addition wrongly. Now, let us look at the outline or framework that can be used for teaching the concept of addition to children. Generally, we start teaching addition of two quantities, that is, combining two quantities. But we have to emphasize the point to the children that it might be two or more quantities that we have to add. We have to say this in the beginning itself. The teachers have to keep this outline in mind at all times, that when the children come across addition in real life, for example, shopping lists or receipt, they might observe that there are just two, sometimes more than two, sometimes five numbers are added, and the likes. Hence, this point has to be emphasized. So, in this, forward counting is also an addition. I have 3, you have 4. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And doing the forward counting ahead is also addition. One more, and joining one more is what we have seen in number concept also. Addition is also combining the heaps or groups, meaning not only the addition of numbers, but addition of bigger quantities. For example, there are 250 people in my village and there are 420 people in your village. If we combine the population of both villages, how much would it be? In this way, the addition of groups can be taught. Most of the time, in our textbooks, which are according to the syllabus, we come across these kinds of examples like if 4 mangoes and 5 mangoes are added, or if 5 sparrows and 6 sparrows are added. That is, there will be examples of the addition of the same kind of objects. But addition can be done only in the same kind of objects is a wrong notion. It can be done with different kinds, like I have 5 apples and he has 4 oranges. So, how many fruits are there totally? Or there are these many crows, these many sparrows, and these many pigeons. So, what is the total number of birds? So, this way, we can combine different kinds of objects and call it addition. This has to be noted. Finally, we learn the rules of addition: identity property, commutative property, which means 5 plus 0 gives us 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. Similarly, 3 plus 5 is 8. That is, 5 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 5. Like this, if the children are well aware of these rules, they will not only understand the concept of addition well, but also will be able to carry it out easily.